It reminds me of the smell of dance festivals, dance competitions. It looks damn bougie. Not a fan of that. You don't want to be one of them girls that have horrifically blended contour. No more looking like a clown. Does that mean it's gonna dye my eyebrows? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm setting myself up for failure, I know. But in this video I'm going to be testing a full face of first impressions. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to be tasting. I'm not going to be tasting anything. I'm going to be testing products, makeup products, basically a full face makeup, or products I have never used in my life before. That's basically it. That's the aim of the game. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm doing a giveaway at 7k. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'll be posting that on there. TikTok is also linked to the description, and like the video if you enjoy it. If you want me to see any more videos like this, then drop some video suggestions down in the comments. I really did want to do like a testing a full face of TikTok shop makeup, but if I'm honest, I can't afford most of the stuff that I want to try on TikTok shop at the moment, so we're just going to wait for the future, you know, to do that. But with all that being said, let's get right into the video. Whoosh! Hi! So yeah, time to start. So the first thing I picked up, I got all these things from Boots, Boots UK. Yeah, so the first thing I got is this. Wow. This was actually, it got like 20% off or something. That is the reason I bought it, because I'm kind of broke. But yeah, I was intrigued by it anyway because it's got the little dropper thing. This is the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. I think it's a brightening one, because there was like a pore minimalising one, but my skin's been doing pretty well on the pore front lately, so I thought I'd try something different because I don't really have any illuminating primers, and I were also like buying a haul of makeup, like I wanted stuff that I didn't have. This has got pineapple and hibiscus and calendula. Don't know what that is, but that's what it's got in it. And it's by Wet n Wild. I like Wet n Wild products. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go. I don't know like how much I should use. But I'm just putting it everywhere I would normally put primer. It smells nice. It reminds me of the smell of dance festivals, dance competitions. So I don't know what that is that smells like that. And I'm just gonna rub it in with my fingers all over my face and just see what happens. So I guess you can use this alongside like a pore primer as well. It creates the nice tacky feel of the face, which is personally what I like in a primer. So it feels nice and tacky, and it's all dried in, sunk in. I do have like, I do have like a glow on my skin. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera, but it's there. So it has given me a bit of like, it's revitalised the skin, do you know what I'm saying? The next thing I got, which I'm very excited about, is foundation. So I found this, and it's the Revolution XX Beauty London brand. So I presume this is like a new version of Makeup Revolution, because it's in the same font. I know they've got like Revolution Pro and stuff like that. I don't know like what's going off there, but this is the Revolution XX Liquid Skin Fox Edition Double Fix Foundation. I've got this in the FX7 shade. I'm not gonna lie, the Boots where I went, there were barely any testers out, so I am worried that this is going to be too dark or too pale or the wrong undertone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried about the shade. And another Revolution foundation, which I love the shade of, I am the number 7, and I went for 7 this time, and I think that that's like, I'm trying to keep it together on the basis that it's going to be great, because that one's also a 7, but I don't know if it's a completely different like line and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why it would be the same, but it was giving me a bit of peace of mind. Alright, this is what the bottle looks like. 10 out of 10 for packaging. It's reminding me of like Huda Beauty, Hourglass. It looks damn bougie. But then again, Elf also does something like this, so maybe it's just like something every foundation is doing, like with the frosted glass. But it does look lovely. It looks like this. The shade doesn't look too dark. it does look a bit light, which is worrying. But I guess if it's too light, I can just put like more contour on or something. Like it can be a bad foundation match can be fixed. So to give this foundation a fair test, I'm going to be using a brush that I use for foundation every day, which is this one by Morphe, and also this beauty blender, which is from TK Maxx. I don't know the brand, but I like it, so I use it. So we're gonna try. There's like the glue off the packaging all over the top. I'm not a fan of that, but that's whatever. I don't know what that was, but it was all over the top of the, I mean the bottom of the pump. I'm gonna, ooh, that came out fast. I'm gonna put like a small layer on first and see if it, why is it running? Maybe I've not looked at it long enough. So I'm gonna do my first layer, blend it out, see how it goes. For the shade, I'm thinking that we've got a good one. It is a little, I'd say pale, but this is fine. So it's blending out well. That's my first thought. This is meant to be a full coverage foundation, so we will see. So as far as full coverage goes, I think it is full coverage. It's covering pretty much everything I need it to cover. See the difference between like this eyelid and this eyelid? You can see, like, because I've got like pigmentation on around my eyes, the pigmentation is no longer. And we're gonna blend it down the neck. I think the primer is gripping well. Like, normally I'm really like blasé about primers. Like, I don't know whether I love them or I hate them. I don't know, but I feel like this one is actually doing something. I don't know why I feel like it is, but I do. So that is all the foundation on. That's just like one little layer as well. Like, that was not a lot at all that I put on. I'm happy. I'm impressed. And to be fair, I blended it all in with the brush, but I'll just go over it with a beauty blender, just because that's what I do with other foundation. So far so good. Like, I was very worried about the foundation. The foundation was one thing I was worried about. So the next thing I'm using is this e.l.f. putty bronzer. Looks like this, and this is in the shade Honey Drip. So it's in a little pot like this, and then this is what it looks like inside. It's just like a cream contour, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna have to film the rest of this video on my phone. I feel like it's not even a video with me unless I have to do this, because sorry. So yeah, I want to put this on with a brush, or should I just? No, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna use this brush by Morphe. It's just like a buffing brush. Right, I've got some on the brush. I expected it to be a lot like thicker than that. I feel like I could have just gone in with like the brush I was going to blend it all out with, but we'll see. You know me, I don't do too much on the nose. I'm just going to put a little bit more on the cheekbones, because that's like where I want the main amount of contour to be. I will give them this though, at e.l.f. It is a very smooth product. Blend it out. I feel like I could have gone a shade darker with this. It blends out very well, very blendable. If you're just getting into makeup and you want to start experimenting with contour, go and buy one of these, because it blends well. You don't want to be one of them girls that have horrifically blended contour. It looks really nice. I feel like actually the more, now I've blended it out, I feel like this actually is a very nice match for my skin tone. Just put the excess on my chin, and then I want to blend my nose out with this brush that I applied it with. And that is the cream contour on. I'm very impressed with that. I feel like this is my favourite thing I've used so far. She's like, so whatever, you could do so much better. Next up we've got concealer. So I've got this one by Revolution. It's the IRL Filter Finish in the shade C4 Soft Matte Concealer. I was very unsure about the shade for this as well. The testers weren't good, but we'll soon find out. So yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the most odd looking applicator I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know, is it meant to be like this? I'm gonna just go in. Yeah, this is too dark for me. This applicator is actually really nice. I've just put it on all the areas I normally put concealer. The only issue is with this one, obviously, is it's not very brightening. It is like exactly my shade, as in like I could wear this as like a foundation maybe. I'm gonna blend it out now, see how it looks. It blends out nicely. It's blended out really nice. I really like how it's blended out. So that's good. Shows it's a good concealer. Perfect. I feel like this is a really nice base so far. I feel like the shades, even though they haven't been exactly how I imagined them to be, they've still come together well, so that is good. Next is something I'm so excited to try. It is this. It is by Revolution, and it is the Super Dewy Liquid Blusher in the shade Blushing in Love. I've got a few liquid blushes and I like them. I like a liquid blush, but I wanted a colour like this, like a shade, this really pink, which like loads of people been using the Charlotte Tilbury one and the P. Louise one on TikTok, and I wanted one. So I went and got one, but this one's Revolution. It looks like this. That just didn't go as planned. That's what it looks like. I'm really excited. You just don't understand how excited I am. So. Right, I'm going to start with that amount. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll come a bit closer in. Because I don't know how pigmented it's going to be. Oh, this is such a lovely colour. See, I were right to go in lightly because this is pigmented as hell. Oh my gosh. Blend that all out with the Beauty Blender. Yeah, this is exactly the sort of colour of pink I wanted to get. Love it so much. I'm going to put whatever's left on my Beauty Blender just on the front of my nose. Love it. So pigmented, so easy to blend. You don't need hardly any of this. This will last you literally months. So that is it for like my liquid products, like the base, everything like that. The next thing I've got is this, which you don't understand. I've been wanting to try this since I was about 13, 14, when I was just starting to get into makeup. Like this has been on the market for such a long time. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is Dulce de Leche. So yeah, I'm so excited to try it. So I'm going to be using the like powder shade as my powder because I didn't buy like a powder. So I'm just going to use this big brush by Morphe and get the powder colour on. And it's definitely mattified. I will just do like one like test thing that I always do with powder. Yeah, it feels like makeup. It don't feel like liquidy stuff anymore. Because there's nothing worse than like me feeling my face and it being like sticky. I don't like that. So yeah, that's all set. And then staying in here, we've got the contour in here. So I'm also using another Morphe brush for this. Ooh. Pigmentation. This is a really good shade, bronzer slash contour. Great, love it. So next, when I'm normally doing a makeup look, I would use setting spray, but I didn't get a setting spray because I'm silly and I forgot. But that's fine, so I'm just not going to use one, and then once I've stopped filming and showing you the look, I'll just put some setting spray on because I love a setting spray. So next we've got brow gel. So I finally bought a brow gel, no more looking like a clown using an old mascara on my eyes. This is by the brand 17, I've never heard of it before. I got this in the darkest shade they offer because I mean, I've been using black mascara on my eyebrows for the past however long, so I think we'll be fine with a dark brown. So finally got into it. It's tinted gel. Does that mean it's gonna dye my eyebrows? There's just a stripe right at the front of my eyebrow that I need to... This is hard to use. Right, this one looks great. It's a good product to be fair. Why do my eyebrows just never look nice? That's it, eyebrows done, they look great. Great product, lovely shade. Just be careful, don't be heavy handed. I feel like this is the first time I've done my eyebrows in ages, like properly. I feel a bit scared. So then I didn't get any eyeshadow because I didn't need any, just being truthful. So next is mascara. This is by the same brand as the brow gel, and it is Extreme Extension Lengthening Mascara. Pop. So let's see what this is like. This is really good, like really nice. Of course I'd smudge it. I'm just so messy when it comes to makeup. One thing I will say about this, it's quite a thick mascara, it's quite clumpy, but personally I like that. If you don't, maybe I won't get this. Or maybe it's just the way I'm applying it, who knows. But for me, this is a killer mascara. I love it. Good wand. There, my eyelashes. I think they look great. I think this whole makeup looks fire. So then the last thing I've got is lipstick. This is by the same brand. This number 17 brand. And this is matte lipstick, and the colour on the tube is not as, it's brighter than the colour in the thing. This is in the shade 40 Old Rose, but I obviously looked at the tester and I didn't think I got a colour quite like this, so I go in, see, it's a nice colour, it smells nice, very nice, very creamy, I love it. I think I look amazing. So yeah, this is the makeup look complete. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I know it were a little bit different, but if you do like things like that, then please leave a comment in the comments box, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Remember, I'm doing a giveaway when I hit 7k. Also, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, they're all linked down in the description box, along with my discount codes and everything else like that. And with all that being said, see you next time.